Hello everyone, welcome to the step-by-step tutorial where I'll show you how to install and run Minikube, deploy an application on Kubernetes using Docker, and even customize your NGINX web page inside Kubernetes. Whether you are a beginner or looking to refine your Kubernetes skills, this video has got you covered. So let's get started. So Kubernetes is an open source container orchestration that was developed by Google to automate, scale, and manage their containerized applications. If we check out the Kubernetes cluster, it includes the master node and several nodes. This master node handles all the systems and services provided by the nodes. Nodes can have several microservices as well. And inside the nodes, we have several pods running, and inside the pods, we have containerized applications running. So this system allows the big tech companies like Google, Microsoft, etc. to provide the application to billions and billions of users across the globe, and it also allows them to scale up and down as per the demand. Now, if we want to start running our application using Kubernetes, the first step is to install the Minikube. Now, open your terminal. If you are a Mac user, you can write the command brew install Minikube. And if you are a Windows user, I recommend you to go to this website chocolatey.org. As you scroll down, you can see this command. Now open your PowerShell as administrator and you can run this command. Once Chocolate is installed, install Minikube with this command choco install Minikube. Once Minikube and kubectl is installed in your system, we can now launch the Docker. In the Docker terminal, now we can start Minikube with Docker. We can write the command This command will start Minikube using Docker as the driver. To check if Minikube is running, we can write the command. So the host is running, kubelet is running, API server is running, and the kube is configured. Now to check information on the Kubernetes cluster, we can run the command So the next step is creating a deployment file. We will now create a folder named Kubernetes, and inside it we need to create a deployment file to deploy an NGINX container inside a Kubernetes cluster. So we can go to VS Code, and since I've already created a Kubernetes folder and a deployment.yaml file, we must have this configuration. So this is the API version, the deployment kind, the metadata section, specification, replicas equals to 2, which means that there will be 2 pods running for the application. Then we have selector, template, and the containers where we specify the port for the container. Here we are using the NGINX image container. Now save this file, and inside the Docker terminal, navigate to the folder. So we can navigate to this Kubernetes folder using cd command. Now the next step is to deploy the application. So run the command To check if the deployment is running, we can run the command kubectl get deployments. Now to check if the pods are running, we can run the command. So we can see that there are 2 pods and each pod has a name and the status is running. Now we can also view the logs of the running app. Now the next step is exposing the deployment. To make our application accessible, we need to expose it as a service. So we can write the command. Now, since my app already exists, now we can try accessing the application by using the Minikube command. This is the IP address, and now we can get the service URL with the command. And we can copy paste this and open any browser. So this is the NGINX default web directory, and it is running using Kubernetes and Docker. Now we can also deploy a custom HTML page in this NGINX NGINX page. So in order to customize our own HTML file, we can go to the Kubernetes folder and create an index.html. You can modify it as per your requirements, and now we can create a config map from this index.html file. So we can open a new terminal and we can write the command. Since this already exists, we can now move forward to verify the config maps. Now we need to update the deployment.yml to mount the config map. So we can go to deployment.yml. So this is the code, and this code will allow the NGINX web page to be customized to our HTML file, and we specify the config map that we created. And now we can start applying the new deployment. So in order to do that, we need to first navigate to the Kubernetes folder by using the command. Now we can apply the new deployment. Before running this command, make sure that your deployment.yml configuration is saved. Now you can press enter. So this is configured, and now we can verify the pods. So we have new pods, and they have different names now, and the status is running. Now we can verify the mounted files. In order to do that, we can write the command. We can copy any of these names and okay. Now we can expose the deployment again. So now we can get the service URL by using the Minikube IP command. This will give the IP address, and we can also get the service URL using this command. So this is the new link, and we can open our browser. So we can see that the default NGINX web directory is now customized to our HTML web page. So now we have successfully installed Minikube, deployed an NGINX container inside Kubernetes, exposed it to the internet, and even customized it with our own HTML page with 2 pods running. Thank you.